a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty. I tell them, see you later, fam, I do not need this jealousy. I got no time for failure, man, I wanna leave a legacy. I lock in and I'm sold out, pop up for the whole crowd. I got this, I roll out, I promise, have no doubt. I'm all in, here I go now, call in, you fall out. Take hostage, a bro down, they novice when I throw down.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go.
Put me on ESPN, yeah. Put me on top of the tank, yeah. Pilots again and again, yeah. No, I ain't here to make friends, yeah. Taking it straight to the bank, yeah. I'm like a shark in a tank, yeah. And if your girl misbehave, yeah, I'll give your girl like a steak, yeah. That's making me out of my head, yeah. I don't belong in my bed, yeah. I should be famous instead, yeah. I will not stop till I'm dead, yeah. Never let them hate, tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate, you can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I get it. When I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away without a fight. I got a plan, yeah.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go hard.
Hey everyone, welcome. I am too. I feel like this could hopefully be helpful. I also had on my post somebody, a friend of mine, or a friend of basically a lot of the community, Lokomai. She has a link that she will be sharing with me. As soon as she gets the link, I will add it to the description of this live. In that link, she said it will connect to any and all devices, all around. And it's a very well, a very good link to have if you are a parent to be able to do that. Welcome everybody. I'm going to start by saying hello to everyone. Thank you for coming. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Breezy. Yes, I am going to be sharing that link. So tonight, obviously, if you read the community post, I went out and I purchased a device. I am on the welcome screen. If everybody can see, I'm going to hit that I'm from the United States, of course, because that's where I'm from. It's asking me to put in my Wi-Fi connection so that way I can be connected to the Wi-Fi. This will also help me connect my device with my other devices so that way I can monitor the child's device. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in my password for that. If I can remember it correctly, let's see. Authenticating, come in. If not, then I will connect to the other one. It's taking a minute. So maybe I don't remember it. That'll be my luck, right? Sometimes the Wi-Fi here has a problem connecting. I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to, nope, back. I'm going to go back. See all Wi-Fi connecting. You load more. We're just starting all back over. We're searching for Wi-Fi network now. And I'll just go to the other one because I know that password for sure because I tell everybody that password. The other password, I don't give it out to everybody. Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming, MKB. I appreciate everybody that's here. And I hope you guys all find this very informational, at least somewhat kind of helpful. Even if you don't use the same apps, any other apps that you can find that will do this are well worth doing. You know, the whole safety for not only you, and God forbid now, so that way your kids ain't uploading stuff on your internet, but for, you know, your kids' safety. Let me see. I feel like these like tablets and like iPads or whatever, they're like cell phones on steroids. Let me see. Connect. Sign in. I'm getting there. For you see, I'm kind of still trying to. Now I'm setting up tablet. Getting my tablet set up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link if anybody wants to join me on panel. That way, if there's any questions or whatever, or anybody has like if they're setting up some kind of different app wise, I can try to answer your questions as best as I can. If you have anything, even after the live or whatever, you want to get a hold of me, just, you know, comment down below or whatever. I will eventually see your comments someday or another. And I'm more than willing to come back and read and help with anything that I can. It says, of course, it can't connect. Try another. Connect. Okay, your tablet needs to download and update and restart. So I'm gonna push next. I'm just setting up everything. It looks like it needs an update. So I'm gonna, of course, load that update. God knows how long it's gonna take. Normally, with the Wi-Fi that I'm on, it doesn't take very long. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and I'll set this down. If anybody wants to join me on panel, we can speak or talk about things while we're doing that. While it's doing this update. Other than that, you only get me at my worst. It gets dark. People get high. All hell breaks loose. Ain't that the truth? If you miss a couple of hours and you're missing years on YouTube, I swear that's the absolute truth. So it says here. Now I have the option. It says set up for an adult or teen. And then it says set up for a child. We're going to push a child.
What is the app you're using?
I am just setting up the device. I'm not using an app yet. I just pushed that.
This is a Google device.
It should, yes, it should be. Yes. It's going to be either, it's going to be one of the two. It'll eventually do it. Watch. Okay. So it says here, it says set device up for a kid. The device comes with Google Kids Space. Parents get tools to keep them in control. And kids get a library, carefully chosen content. Okay? And we're going to push next. Got it. Now, here's where we're going to sign in. We're going to make a Google account for the child. It says you can either sign in with a pre-used account if your child already has a Google account, or you're gonna create the account for your child. I am gonna create a new Google account because my child does not have one. And this is also gonna prompt me to connect it also with me, but he will have no access to my account. I will only have access to his. So here it says, create a Google account for your child. You'll be able to manage your screen times, apps, and more with the Google Family Link app. Now, this is the same link that I used last time with my other kids, the Family Link app. It says help choose what is okay to explore, buy, and watch. See how much apps are being used. And it says remotely lock devices when it's time to play, study, or sleep. So those are your options. I'm going to click yes, continue. And then it says create. So here I'm going to enter child's name and his first name and last name. Maybe. Well, then go pee, dude. He's got to pee. He's got to pee. In case you all didn't hear, now you all know.
Same, honey. Same. I feel that.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Basic information. Now it wants child's date of birth and it wants the gender. I'm going to enter that in. All right. Wrong gender. Don't get my kid's gender. Okay, now it's giving me a bunch of list of like emails to choose from. Of course, I'm not really trying to show you, because it's got some of them have his name. Both of them have his name kind of in it. So actually, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one and create his email. Now it's asking me to put in a password for his device and for his Gmail. Let me see. Okay. Next. Okay, now it is asking for my email or phone number. So this is what's going to connect him to either my account or my phone number or, all my devices. I'm going to enter in my email. Maybe if it lets me. When you get a new device, do you ever find it like getting used to where the keys are like weird?
Oh, I hate getting new devices. I even hate like updating my phone. Like
Yeah, me too.
any changes drive me insane.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't. I'm just like whatever. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right, exactly. I'm sorry. Can you not show everyone your butthole? Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to show cat butthole?
Christ. All right.
Okay, so I just entered in my email. And then it says, "Hi, parent." It's giving me a whole list of functions that I'm able to do. It says, "Trust is our priority, and letting your child have a Google account is a big decision. Time to make and review the important things and information to learn. Your child's Google account. It goes through all kinds of things that you can do. It also has information about the family link and how the family link works. I went through this the very first time that I did it. I read through all of this. I know all of it. I do recommend when you set up your device, if you are setting up an old device for your children, I do recommend you factory restore it and start from scratch and go from there. That way it's not linked no longer to your account. I'm missing a lot of comments I see. If anybody has comment or questions, I recommend, I'm gonna put this in chat. I will pin it. I recommend if you have questions to come to the panel, even if you got to put it in private chat. I would do that. Put it in private chat if you want on panel. I'll let you on panel.
Cats are literally the fucking heart. I can't.
Cats are literally the nosiest. So you obviously you hit your I agree and I understand squares, so that way or they know that you read through everything. Like I said, I did go through all of that before. Now here it is asking for my password, so that way it knows that it's me connecting this device for my child to my account and that I am giving permission for this to happen. I'm going to do that now. Okay. As long as I can remember my own password. Now here, I already have
Which I never can.
Connected to my Google. Of course, I gotta tap on which one I want to do. I'm gonna set that up. It's gonna send me my yes. Yes, it's me. I'm pushing that on my own device. Now it's creating my account, and it says, take time to make sure you are comfortable with these Google settings for your child. It does have my child's name on there. Everybody knows it's Dayton. I call him Dayton all the time. Okay, and then you can do drop downs to check your options on what you want to allow your child to do. Apps for games, teens. You got your choice of what games you're allowing them to use or not use. Let me see. We're gonna go with everyone that's most restrictive. So I have clicked most restrictive because he's a young child. I don't want him to go on anything he's not supposed to. For movie wise, we're gonna do, the most restrictive rated. You pick your ratings, whatever one you want them to do. For TV, we got the TV restrictions. You can pick what restriction you want for there. I'm gonna go with most restrictive, like normal. You can do restrictions on books if you choose to. Filters on Chrome. You can choose what only allowed approved sites. You can do try to block explicit sites, and you can allow all sites. I am going to only allow approved sites, so that way he can't get on anything. He's probably not going to get on the Google anyways. If anything, he's going to go to YouTube Kids. That's what this is probably going to be used for most. So he's a YouTube kid.
He's not allowed to sign up for an OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
No, he cannot sign up for an OnlyFans. Oh my God, that's a lot to do for kids. I mean, honestly, it's just like a press of the button. You just basically choose. It's not that much. I guess the fact that I'm explaining it makes it seem like it's a longer process than what it is. And honestly, it's a few minutes process once you get it going. It says filters for sexually explicit results are on. So of course I do want that to be on because I don't want my child visiting sexually explicit sites. I do want that to filter out. I do want that on. I'm gonna push
Who would
next.
say they want their kids to visit sexually explicit?
Listen, there's some weird family. I mean, listen, there's some parents out there that will. I mean, whatever. That's not me to judge. Okay, I'm not judging. I'm just showing how to set this stuff up.
Not my place. I get it.
How do you know all this stuff? I set it up once before when my 3 or 4 older children, they had gotten a device like this for Christmas. So actually my 4th child, his stepmom and dad had bought him a tablet, and she had the tablet linked to her phone, and there was one night when it was like, hey, it's bedtime, and he had the device at my home, and I'm like, hey, it's not bedtime, it's a weekend, he's with me, can you please turn that off? That was occupying him for a minute. Like, I'm trying to do something right now, and please turn that back on for him.
Right.
She's like, yeah, I'll turn it back on. So it was something that she had to get on and do, and then I actually had to replace his device, and I also purchased one for my 3 older ones at that time for Christmas, and I went through the whole thing. So it says set up Google Kid Space.
No, stop.
So you have the option to set up a Google Kid Space, and it says that you have already done all of that. So I'm gonna push set up. Here we are. Let me see. We're going to turn this a little bit. Okay. So let's see if I can read it through the screen. Setting up apps for your child. Apps that come with Google Kids Space have been approved for teachers and children educations. It says allow teacher approved apps, which is recommended, which is going to be like learning apps. So I'm going to, of course, want those to be allowed on his device. That is already clicked. And there's also an option where you can review each app before it's installed. That option right here, I've done that before. It's going to ask you every time your child wants to download an app. And if you have a kid like mine, you're going to get an alert every 5 seconds. When you're doing something on your own devices, unless you want to be interrupted every 5 seconds, I recommend going with the top one. Just allow teacher approved. Do not get that alert because every app you have to approve. And if you're like my kids, they want to delete one, add another, delete one, add another.
Right. And the attention span is short.
I said, if you download another damn app on that thing, I swear to God, I'm like, quit. Like, leave it be for now.
I know.
Okay, so your books and all of that are all the same. You've already did all that. You did your videos. Those are your apps. It says apps with ads in purchase. Hide recommended apps with in-app purchases. Of course, you don't want your child to have apps where they got to purchase anything. I don't. You're not going to purchase anything under my card. It says hide recommended apps with ads or with in-app purchases. So you're not going to purchase anything or ads, whatever. You can watch the ads. I don't care. You're not purchasing nothing. Not without my permission, anyways. It says you can allow your child to visit some sites when signed into Chrome. You can manage these settings later in Family Link. It says approval required for all sites. It also says help block mature sites. He's not obviously going to be on Google at all. I don't got to worry about him trying to search sites right now. He, like I said, will only be using it for basically watching YouTube children. So I'm going to actually just block the mature sites so that way he can't go to sexually explicit content for that. I'm not going to click allow all sites because he don't need to go to all sites. I'm going to go to next.
I wasn't looking at chat. Hey, Mel.
Here we have
child is Callie.
Set daily limits. This is where you're going to set how long your child can be on the tablet or device. What is Chanculus? I don't know. I have PTD. Oh, because of Chanculus. Oh, okay. So, as of right now, I'm not gonna. I mean, you can click on this and you can go through like daily hour limit. You can edit it. However, many hours you're gonna allow your child to be on the device. I got it set at 3 hours right now. You can go in. You can edit these at any point in time. Whatever. You can set your time limit as to what you want for your daily time limits by clicking that edit. Limits can be adjusted by visiting the settings section and selecting Google, then selecting parent controls. This will all automatically, basically, when you're doing this, the Family Link automatically will download into your devices that you use, that you have it set up into. You have no choice. It will automatically do it. That's just how that goes. So I'm going to push next. It says set downtime schedules. So this is where you can set like what hours of the day you want this automatically to not be able to power on, power up. You know, it won't work. You can set that. So weeknights, 9 p.m. is fine for me. and it unlocks
I
again
need that
at
for
7 a.m.
myself.
So
honestly.
anywhere between, yes, I know, right? Some of you adults might need this. So I have it set right now. Weeknights, night at 9 p.m. It will lock and it won't unlock again until 7 a.m. Sounds good to me. Weekends, it's set automatically, same time, 9 p.m. until 7 p.m. I'm going to leave that be so that way it will also show, because we're past 9 p.m. my time. It will show you, that the screen will be locked once it's basically done and handed over to the child.
That's awesome.
It says limits can be adjusted at any time by visiting the settings section, or visiting settings, selecting Google, then selecting parental controls. I'm going to hit next. And here,
I need my mom
to
put parental controls on my phone.
Right. So this is giving a list of all the apps that normally would be downloaded into the device. You can go through this and you can select which ones you want and which ones you don't want. So like you don't need YouTube music on here. We're gonna take off the regular adult YouTube, which is right here. I unchecked it right here. This one was checked. These two were checked. I'm unchecking these two. Adult YouTube. There is a kid YouTube right up here. There's YT Kids. So that's the YouTube I'm going to leave on the device for him. He's not going to probably use Google Play Books. We're just going to go through and just click off what he's probably not going to use. He don't need Meet. He don't need the app Meet. So we're going to take that off. He's not meeting nobody.
He's not having a meetup. He's fine.
He don't need to meet nobody, okay, guys?
I mean,
we will leave the camera because
he's gonna put on his cowboy boots.
I'll just bring my kids' phone to you, Steph. This sounds like a lot of different things I can screw up. I promise you won't screw it up. It's not really that hard. I'm gonna leave the calculator. I'm gonna leave the clock. I'm gonna leave the Chrome because I've already got it set up to where he can't go to inappropriate sites. Then she says, now I have principal's phone number. Uh-oh, it took the phone company about 40 minutes to fix whatever I did. Oh no, what did you do?
Uh-oh.
It's an old, okay. Oh heck, I don't know how to use half of the chit on my phone. Yeah, me neither. Don't ask me how to use most of it or what ones are okay to delete because I don't know. I do know how to do this though. So with that said and done, I've already
You're tech savvy, Steph. Stop.
What? I've taken off all that he don't need. I'm gonna push next. Okay, I'm pushing next. And here it says manage parental controls. It says manage remotely, auto install the Family Link app onto your Samsung device, which is my phone. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I have a lot of devices set up in my name. So whatever one it's going to, that's what it's going to go to. It 9 times out of 10, it's going to be your most recent device that you've used, which is going to be my phone.
Girl just said she has a lot of alts. Just here it says, out there.
Look,
just saying.
It says, gosh, it says, look for Family Link on your device. And on my device, if I open it, let me see if I got a notification for the Family Link. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, if you look here, it's downloading automatically Family Link into my Google phone.
Look at that. Wow.
So, and it says now it's successfully installed.
Wow.
Let's turn all this off. Let's turn all that off. Let's get all that off of there on my wonderful settings.
Very
cool. So that is done. Here we have, it says next. I'm going to push next. Okay, so this is the backup. Storage backup. It's telling you if you want it to automatically back up to his email or his Gmail account, whatever. I'm not gonna mess with any of those settings because
Hey,
I'm just being too lazy to read.
Navigator, by the way, I'm reading your comments and laughing. Don't tell stuff.
And it also makes
I
sure
miss
that
you.
you're okay with it automatically installing updates for the device if needed. I'm going to push next. It's saying please wait. Okay. It says
I got
choose
church
a
giggles.
screen lock. So of course you're going to want your child to be present during the choose or otherwise you're going to want to show your child how to do the screen lock. I'm going to choose pattern, face, and fingerprint.
No,
I'm going to draw in a pattern because
I
this is
can't
going to
be
be
serious. Navigator.
what? Don't be serious. If you're drunk, it's okay.
I'm not drunk. Literally, I literally have tools in my.
We will just
I'm assembling
listen.
things.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! We'll just go with it. You're drunk.
I am.
Everybody, please just never mind Michelle. She's drunk. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna draw a pattern here, and I will show him the pattern so that way he knows how to do it later. I just did a regular Z. For now, I can change that later. It's asking me to confirm it. Letter Z. Confirm. And here it says lock screen. Show all notifications and content on your lock screen. It's basically now like you would set up your phone. This is easy to go through. Don't show I always click don't show notifications because whatever. It is what it is. Anything to do less interrupting of anything going on. Confirm my pattern. Okay. Getting the account information. This is for I do believe this would be an Android device. Yes. And now when it comes to iPhones, I will probably break it the second I walk out the store. Don't ask me. I would break it. Okay. So it says tap the mic button to talk to your Google Assistant to get things done. Continue. Showing you how to use the Google Assistant. Google Assistant isn't available for this account. This account uses Family Link, which the Google Assistant doesn't currently support. So he won't be able to use the Google Assistant.
Yeah.
Because Family Link doesn't allow that. So which is fine because what does he need to get on Google for anyways? Here it says set up a few more things and find them later in settings. Now, here is pretty nice because if you are a two-parent situation, like I was able to add stepmom and dad to the account so he could drive them nuts also, and they could also control bedtimes at their house or when they wanted to set up the parental settings in their ways when he was with them. You would add another email account. You can also change your font size. You can change the wallpapers also. I'm not worried about that. But here you would click the email one, add another email if you want to add another parent to their device. So that way they can drive them nuts also. I'm going to click no thanks. It's getting next steps ready. It is quite the process in ways, only because I am discussing. Hi, Joe, ma'am. How are you, Joe, ma'am? I don't know who you are, Joe, ma'am, so I'm going to ban you from my studios.
Can I say something to Nav?
Hopefully, nobody important. Huh?
I want to tell Nav. I get it.
Yes,
I
it
don't,
did. It was
I,
what was that it would say? Android when
navigator.
it first came out. Okay. It says my devices are now connected. It says make sure you are comfortable with Dayton settings before handing him this device to him. Almost done. It's Dayton's turn. Next, hand over the device to Dayton. Stay close by. You'll work together on the last few steps. Downtime is on. Come back later. This is because I have set it up to go down at 9. This device is not functional right now. So unlock the device because and in order to unlock it, I have to enter my password in order to do so. So I will do that. That's what happens to the child if they're using it during it and it hits downtime. That's what I wanted you all to see how that worked. Me make sure that I'm typing the right thing in for my own password because I'm really a blonde and I sometimes don't know what I'm doing.
I know
so
that
I have
because I've watched you dye your hair late night.
Right. And cut it, you know. Pins come out at night, sneak in the back door of the studio. Yeah, they sure do. Okay, so I have unlocked the device now. It says viewing full screen, exit, swipe down from the top. It's showing him how to basically use the device. This is a bunch of kid apps, a bunch of learning apps that they have already installed. Yeah, instirred. It says pick what you like. You can arts and crafts, music, science, writing. So
no.
We're gonna get all kinds of stuff. Homework help. You got cooking. You can do fantasy, princesses, sports, vehicles. We don't want princesses. This is a boy's phone, but we did add animals, arts and crafts, science, and
science. No, maybe
stories and writing.
He might.
Huh?
He might.
And then it says when you're done, press on this button.
You're being
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna press that button. Push. See if I can hit the push button. Woo! So my device is now kid friendly. It is hooked up to my phone. I can monitor it.
There we go.
I can monitor everything he does on this device, and he's connected to me. However, not connected to none of my accounts.
Right. He can't get on your account.
He cannot get on my accounts.
But he can.
And the only YouTube he is able to use is the YT Kids.
Yep.
So I don't even have to worry about him browsing adult content on YouTube. Are you talking to me? You are talking to me. Oh, look.